There is no intro for this one. Wanna know why? Because I'm going to go ahead and give you the spoiler. This is actually the third discussion recorded in a row.
Yay!
Reality shows. They suck.
Well, sometimes they're just funny.
I don't know. I can't stand ignorance. So the further on we go, the more reality shows that we get, and the more stupid they become.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore.
One thing that annoys me about shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is there was a woman on there last year, and she was always picked to do the trials, and like people just wouldn't stop picking her until she went out, and it was really annoying because you didn't get to see anyone else take part in a trial or anything.
She was a douche.
Yeah, apparently my cousin has a part in this.
Well, that's kind of usually why they make the most hated person do like the worst stuff, because you want to see them suffer.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's just like you want to see how other people fare in the activities or whatever they're doing.
See, now what I meant to do at the start of this is actually kind of give a little highlight. Reality shows are a form of TV show where things are documented with cameras. You should already know this, but I'm still going to describe it anyway. Back in the day, like way back, late 90s, early 2000s, this stuff was actually done in a way that it was actually kind of cool because it was new and it was interesting. And it actually was good back then. It actually had a bit of weight to it because, well, for one thing, it had never been done before. And well, they didn't actually get so desperate for ratings that they started doing any and everything and rehashing old ideas like they do now. So that's pretty much what I wanted to point out first and foremost. Nobody really actually gives a damn about The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Nobody cared about Joe Millionaire. And look at all these one-off reality shows that they have on the CW now. It's like stupid. It's like The Simple Life with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. How they managed to get up a second season, I don't even know. If you think that the first time, and no, that wasn't even an humbling experience for either of them. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. Because you want to know why? Because it looked like it was fake. Like they didn't have to actually just sleep, in the freaking car. It seemed more like just see. That's the problem that I have with reality shows now. It's clearly fake. A lot of stuff is done. Simply for what I like to call drama for the sake of drama.
Probably.
Most things are pretty much done that way. It's like Jerry Springer. It became very obvious that they just get the people on there and coach them through it. Okay, so we want you guys to like say this and say that, and you don't actually have sex with goats, but we want you to say it anyway, and we want you to fight him because he stole your goat, even though you don't have a goat. It stopped being funny after a while, because it's like, are you guys ever actually going to change? Are you going to do something different? And this is why Steve Wilkos has his own show that is in a completely different direction. It's like Jerry Springer if it was serious.
Yeah.
It's like Maury. Everybody knows Maury for the paternity test. Maury wasn't entirely always about the paternity test. He had all sorts of other topics that he would cover as well. But we mainly know it now for the Jack Hanna animal episodes, the paternity test, and those the kid talent shows And of course, is that a man or is that a woman?
Yeah, it's like Jeremy Kyle. Is that a UK thing, or do you guys get Jeremy Kyle over there?
To be honest, I don't even know because I stopped watching television.
Well, fair point. Saab?
Sorry, I was watching basketball.
See, that's at least that's something interesting.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not really that big on sports, but damn it, I'll sit down and watch me a ball game.
And my favorite team's the Spurs. They're playing playoffs.
Huh. Cool.
One more game. If they win, and they're in the finals.
Nice.
They're not talking about around there.
I don't know, we're supposed to be talking about reality TV shows, but we can go on whatever.
Well, I will say this. The first actual
Wait,
basketball...
Did you guys start the video right now?
Yes. We've been in for like 6 minutes now.
So you were just like watching basketball while we were recording?
I thought we were done for the night.
How did you not hear us talking about it?
He was watching basketball, dude. Some people get in b-ball mode, and that's just it. Believe me, I know people that do that. It's like with American football.
Since I've been gone for so long, I'll put in my 2 cents.
3 cents
on reality TV. Okay, reality TV. And I'm going to go back to comparing from old days to new days. It's about sex, money, and drugs. That's about it. Because if you go look at the channels right now, you're definitely going to see some stupid shows like Jersey Shore and all that kind of bullshit. There's nothing, like nowadays, you really can't find decent shows that you and your family can sit down and you can actually watch. It's just stupid. And it's not even the same anymore. Nothing's even the same anymore with TV.
No, remember The Real World and Big Brother? And American Idol, when those got started, those were interesting and new, and well, they weren't entirely desperate to get ratings.
Exactly. It's like in Jersey Shore, it's like all these girls are like freaking mini Kim Kardashians walking around. Like they just want attention and they just want to have fun for the night.
And for some people, that's their lifestyle, but other people aren't so fortunate to have that. So they live vicariously through these idiots.
Yep, I know. It's so stupid.
You will not believe how many people were happy that Snooki got punched.
Oh, she deserved it, man.
It's like I don't even remember the woman's name. She was one of the basketball wives, I think. And and she got into some stuff. It was like a domestic violence thing, and she and her husband got divorced. And a lot of people said that she deserved what she got. And some people were like, oh, how could you say that? But then there were some people that were fans of the show that acknowledged, yeah, actually she was a bitch, and she did need to get choked out. Whatever. I don't care.
It's like,
I'm black, but I barely watch that crap. I don't even see the point.
My perspective, I don't really think they care about it as long as they make something memorable happen, and they're gonna work their asses off so they can probably get another TV deal because that's what they own. They don't care what they do as long as they get a quick buck, which goes to my point that money rules the world. Pretty
much. I don't necessarily want to go there. Sorry if I'm going to be improper, but I'm going to have to go ghetto. If I wanted to watch a bunch of hoes squabbling and getting ready to throw down, I'm going to just go outside.
Go to a freaking club or something.
Seriously.
And, about family stuff, back then there were some good shows, remember Full House and that stuff?
Oh, God, no, you're not going to the wholesome stuff, man.
Those are shows you can sit down with your family and watch, even game shows.
I preferred Family Matters more than Full House.
Yeah, Family Matters
that was slightly more believable. Far more believable than the Cosby Show. I'm sorry, that just didn't seem real at all.
Cosby Show was so annoying. And I liked Family Matters.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was pretty good.
and Steve. That's pretty funny, man. Like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we've mentioned the Cosbys, you know I won't forgive you if you don't do your Bill Cosby impression.
Who? Me?
You see, the thing about reality TV shows is that they're not quite as real as you like them to be. That's not even the good impersonation. I just did it because you made me do it.
But I like Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I remember watching him when I was watching this show called Little Bill.
Oh, that show! I used to watch it as a kid, man.
I saw a few episodes of it. I didn't care for it. I think by that point I was already old.
But that show threw me off, man. There was like blue, green, purple houses. I'm like, what the hell? It felt like a drug trip at like 5 years old.
Yeah, Fat Albert was the better show.
But those shows had meaning, But nowadays, it's like, shows are terrible.
Because most people don't care about values.
I think it's just the owners of that television show and every company. They're just feeding off what they want, of what people want to get ratings.
Yeah, the bottom feeding masses is the same thing that applies to the film industry.
If it's something that they don't like personally, but it'll give them a quick buck, then they'll definitely do it.
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter.
See,
hence Jersey Shore coming back
again. God damn it! Didn't the like storms and stuff kind of already give you the hint? Seriously, leave it alone. This is why Sandy happened. That was your warning. Stop that. God, I was just telling my mom that earlier this afternoon.
I don't think like me and my family can sit down and watch a decent television show anymore.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Not if you go on like one of like
PAX a Lifetime or something.
Nick at Night or something.
Yeah, because they actually.
I was gonna say the first when Big Brother started over here, the first couple of years of it was like, oh yeah, this is quite good. It's fun to watch the celebrities in the house, and then after that, it just got boring. Like it was the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
It didn't change that much.
Yeah, that's something that I wanted to point out. Lead times and breaks. Because Scruffy wouldn't exactly know, but look at American Idol. They
you haven't seen that?
Yeah.
We got that on ITV2 over here.
Huh. Cool. I figure that you guys still got it, but it's just more of the fact that,
it's pretty stupid,
still kind of foreign. Look how long the competition drags the hell on. And then you don't get a break now. Immediately after American Idol is done, So You Think You Can Dance starts. And then after So You Think You Can Dance ends, American Idol starts again.
It's like over here we've got Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
We've got
you know what? Dancing with the Stars, man.
Fun dancing, Dancing on Ice.
Dancing with the Stars, man.
That show is a joke. It started as a joke.
It's just, I think the only way they're getting ratings now is because at times you'll see like celebrities on that show now.
Well, that's pretty much all that it is. For the most part, they want to watch somebody fall and bust their ass. It's either that or they want to perv out on the dancers.
I don't get the point of that show, man. Where's the moral?
There's no point to it. You just watch these washed out actors, or or a few athletes or musicians or whoever actually just there and dance. And I thought that they were going to be dancing with each other. It turns out no, they actually got like professional dancers to be their partners for like these like 30 to 45 second routines. Because they're all too tired to actually really do them, or they can't dance for shit. and it's done to like crappy covers of songs. No, that's not entertaining to me.
Well, I think we've finished there, I guess.
No, I can actually go on and on and on about reality TV shows, but for the sake of this discussion, I'm not. But I am going to
go on if you want. I mean,
I am going to pretty much point out that Saab did mention family values and this and that and the other. You know, getting to watch shows that you could sit down with the family. And well, it's something that I said, that I was going to say in another video, in another rant that I was going to have. Pretty much, people don't know how to think for themselves, but they think of themselves. So that's why, oh, you got a little kid? You know, it's like, man, hey, I don't have to take this shit. I'm sorry, sir. Could you like not swear? My little girl is like right there. Oh, you got a kid? I don't give a fuck. It's pretty much that. People don't care about other people anymore. They don't care what other people have to say. And if they do, they're probably a hater or something. I don't know. It's real stupid. It's going to be saved for another rant. Because, well, it's completely off topic. But mainly...
sorry, you just finish.
But mainly, it's that kind of mentality that actually fuels this reality engine.
Well... it's like, why would they care, to be honest?
Basically, I'm going to admit so here. I signed up for a dating site a bit ago, and it asks you, what are your turn-ons, turns-offs, what the? I don't know. But anyway, one of them was, people being stuck up, real snobby, stuff like that. They just don't like it because they're thinking all about themselves. They're not there to help you. They're just...
Yeah, that's the problem with society these days.
Yeah, I know.
That was why I was saving it for another rant.
Yeah. So I guess we'll stop it there.
I don't even know why you even brought that up. I mean, I guess because I said because people don't care about other people anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much why.
Okay, well, let me follow that up because that's a very awkward way to end it.
Okay.
And it's going to be dated, but the Boston bombings, the shooting at the theater in Aurora, the shooting at Sandy Hook.
I only got knew about the Boston bombings.
Hurricane Sandy. Well, Superstorm Sandy, I should say. I'm sorry. And that plant explosion in West Texas, and more recently the tornado in Moore, Oklahoma. Yeah, that stuff. It takes an act of God or some sort of disaster to actually bring people together and really show off our human nature.
I get what you mean by that, yeah.
It's kind of sad that has to happen, but that's the thing. It's not all people are complete and total jerks that keep to themselves and don't give a damn about anybody else. You do have people that actually try to make a difference and try and help other people on a regular basis.
And then you have people like me, which basically care about other people's feelings more, like their own too much. Like, people always tell me that I'm sort of not trying to help myself and I should be a bit more.
Oh man, you think about others too much. You should think about yourself for once. You should do something for you, right?
I think I noticed, might sound weird, but I think I noticed that, like, if a family's, like, really, like, is doing really well financially, I don't think they're like as close as they should be as a family. But if you see like a family that's not as fortunate financially, they're more together. I don't know if that makes sense.
Triumph through adversity.
Yeah.
Adversity brings out the best in people.
Best in you, yeah.
I mean, seriously, you have to go through some stuff in order to really find you, or, sorry to get religious, to find God.
I know, it's sad though, man. Like, you should already have these qualities, like, I don't know, man.
You don't appreciate...
Lots of problems.
I'm going to quote another old proverb. You don't appreciate what you have until it's gone.
You never really have until it's gone.
Well, yeah. Either way, because you have like these snot-nosed brats that cuss their parents out and say, I hate you, this, that, and the other, I wish you were dead, you ruined my life, even though, to be honest, you don't even have a life yet. Yours is just starting, you little jackass. But, still, and then when something happens to their parent, then they feel bad. So, it's that. And I wanted to actually end it on that touching note when I mentioned all the tragedies and how people actually come together. But we just had to go on.
That's a big topic.
Yeah, it was my fault.
That's alright. For the most part, those two topics kind of can overflow into each other because it actually does kind of fit. But still,
it does.
But still, yeah, despite reality TV shows being crap and showing people at their worst, we actually do have the capacity to do great good. And you can see it every day with, the police officers that aren't exactly crooked, your firefighters, your paramedics, your doctors, just everyday heroes.
Well, I guess that's it and all.
That's why I said what I just said.
Yep.
So that was another 20-minute discussion. And, well, I felt like it was completely worth spending another 22 minutes talking about. So,
Yep.
I've been VantyX89.
I've been Scruffy.
Saab.
And thank you guys for taking the time out to listen to us go on and on and on.
See ya.
Deuces.